Hmm. Damn, that should be working. Ah. Ooh. Okay. That is working now, it seems. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's get back to it. Eesh, that's scary. Okay, so maybe I just need to turn that on when I first do. Okay.
We're serious. You hear me? Shit. Count on it. What? It can't be. You! Damn you.
Oh.
Can't fight back.
What?
Who's Mondo? Oh, that's Mondo.
What? Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Huh? What?
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Game. Real man has to keep his promise.
That's true. Yo.
Thank you. But just a second.
You know?
I see. Thank you.
That's good. Need to find them. Time. I keep hanging out with what's her name? Oh. Did I get anything talking to her? I'll just leave my room. Charging. Okay, so this is just for building social rings. I don't need to worry. I do want to buy some stuff. Oh. Okay. This is just the gotcha machine. What is that? Armor? It's gonna be really annoying to anybody that actually wants to perfect the game. Oh. Okay. Am I getting a lucky chain? I don't know what that is. Aizu. Change that to... There we go. Are these coins good for anything else? Okay. I can't tell what these things are. Gotcha machines are kind of boring. Ooh. Wonder who would want that. Nice to get a camera for 1 coin. Once I get a repeat, then I'll go and continue on. Take like Okay, that was just hands holding boots. Cool armor. Okay. Fun. I mean, I'm already talking to her, so I feel like I should just try to get the new skills anyway. And I can give her a donut. Oh, there she is. Oh.
Okay. Well. Yeah. You got it.
Okay. Yes. Ah.
Please. Just a second. But you got it all wrong. You got it. Okay.
Ongotsu is very good.
What is this? Just a second. Okay.
Okay. Extraordinary focus. Oh no, I have to hydrate. I need to get a drink. Give me 1 second. Okay. Well. Oh, sorry. Okay. Is my controller still charging? Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. But it doesn't tell me what that is. Okay. Talk to her, I guess? Seems useful. Guess she is the one I will become friends with.
So, that's fine.
Oh, what she likes, so. Oh.
Hey. Correct.
Scared, being trapped in the same place.
So... Whew. Wrong.
Hmm.
Correct. Listen. So... Correct.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Interesting. I feel like I have more skill points than the ability to use them. Okay, I'm starting to learn how to move in this game a little bit more. Boy.
Listen to me! Hey, damn it!
I like this guy a lot more.
Hey, damn it!
Oh,
Hey, damn it! What? You're corrupt! You!
okay.
Huh? You hear me? Damn you! Count on it!
Okay, so they want to fight.
You hear me? What? Hey. I see! Got it! Piece of
Let's
shit!
get naked and see who can stand it longest. Cool.
Stop fucking around. You! You wanna throw... You son of a bitch! Ridiculous!
Okay.
You wanna... Stop fucking around! Hey, Mondo.
I thought they said with all their clothes on. I like the towel on his pompadour.
You can take off your uniform. And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red.
Just so happens, I was born with a red face.
You don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go.
Seems boring just to stand outside.
You.
Say whatever you want.
That's probably not good.
Okay. Yeah, basically. I mean, anytime I need to settle a fight with some friends, I say, hey, let's go get naked and go to the sauna.
As such, it is soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep.
Are they gonna finish? Nope.
In a true competition, you win or you lose.
Be a dumb way for somebody to die. I just noticed your name. Yeah, but at least you can talk once you're dead. I assume you're a pretty big fan of these games then? One of the people that stops by here a lot requested that I play this, so I know absolutely nothing about it. And I'm going through it. It's interesting so far. I don't know if I like it.
That's why I'm still alive! Because I don't know! That's why I desperately cling to life!
Oh, really? I assume it's the same style as the... Is the gameplay much different, or is it just the story?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I don't watch much anime, but I really liked Yu Yu Hakusho when I was younger. And the bike guy reminds me of Kuwabara. So I hope... Oh good, they both survived. I was worried that he was gonna die.
Yo. What?
Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome that they have a manly bond. That seems
Ain't that right?
kind of platonic.
Piece of shit. Got it.
I am enjoying it more as I'm playing.
See.
Before the first person died, I was really not enjoying it at all. But it's getting better. Yeah. As soon as you died, everything got better. I did notice the Leon thing immediately, and I think that might have ruined a bit of the surprise.
What's your problem?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
He's here. Okay, what?
Oh yeah, my friend gave me this.
Stop being so loud.
I used to play Smash Bros. Pretty competitively, and now I play it for fun quite a bit. But they found that and gave it to me. I hate Kirby in the game, but they knew it was her. It was in the game, so they thought I would enjoy it. I don't know what other goodies I have. Got a couple things from the second store hand here. Second-hand store here. In my room I have all the like amiibo and the little toys of the characters that I used to use. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm in like the first dungeon and then I got distracted. What I've been trying to do, I just finished all my law school applications a while ago, so I've had a lot more time. But I've been trying to go through like retro, old school game, Smash Bros, and then more modern game, and kind of cycle through that. Oh.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like maybe she'd be into him telling her that. The only one in the series that I've played is Persona 5, and my main character in Smash Bros. Is Joker. So I really liked Persona 5, and Persona 4 seems really good so far.
Maybe.
Okay. Oh no. You gonna murder him? Have you played Royal yet? Or is it Royals? It's Royale. I really want to play it, but at the same time, I don't want to spend $60 on the same game with just a little bit extra added onto it. Yeah, I've managed to avoid spoilers, which I'm pretty happy about, but I don't know when or if I'll play that. I feel like I might play Strikers before I get into that. Where is she? What? Man, I got introduced to... I'm not sure where you're from, actually. I live in Japan, but I'm from the States originally. Do you mind if I ask where you're from? Yeah, I have no idea what is going on. Someone came in earlier, and one of my mods deleted his message and said it was a spoiler, but he said Hifumi was fat Byakuya. I don't know what that means yet, but I think that's the only spoiler I'm aware of, despite not knowing what it means. Oh, cool. What part? I'm from Oregon originally. But,
Well,
when I moved to Japan, I became good friends with a Swedish guy, and he turned me on to Eurovision. And I really enjoyed it every year since then. It's completely ridiculous, but super fun. And
Ahem. School announcement.
since he showed me, every year I have a big Eurovision party now.
But before it arrives, all students, please gather in
Gym
the
meeting.
gym immediately.
But they put it all on YouTube the day after. We decided to have a big party the week after, when everybody had time. And I managed to avoid spoilers until the Friday before the meeting, or before the party. And then, of all places, CNN, for some reason, put up the results of Eurovision. For who knows why. But I was so upset when, like, a breaking news alert popped up on my phone. Saying, like, oh, this country won Eurovision. It's so shocking.
Why is that?
He has a ghost friend?
I suppose.
Yeah, I had said that I wanted to murder the Hifumi because he seems really annoying, but then the guy said that he was fat Byakuya.
What the heck? Huh? What is this?
Yeah. There are... I think I'm in quite a bit of the minority of non-Japanese people living here that are not super into anime or manga, but I have quite a few friends that are very much into everything he is into.
Could it be?
So,
It's not like some occult mystery.
Huh?
Could it be? For serious?
I did have an accident where over here they're very strict about... Oh no, is Toko dead? About recycling. Oh, thanks for following. And I was out walking one night when it was the paper recycling day. Lil is the one that recommended this for me and told me I would hate it. And as I was walking, I saw this just stack about knee-high of manga that were getting thrown out. And I thought, that seems like a waste, I'll just grab them, or whatever. It'll be good practice for my Japanese. And when I got home, the first one was like Dragon Ball, and then like Kinnikuman, Ultimate Muscle, and things like that. And then as soon as I got below that, it was nothing but like straight up tentacle porn. And I felt so awkward having it in my house. And so I brought it home as Christmas presents for my best friends.
Yep. Today, I'm feeling black. Hey,
Okay.
You hear me? Got it.
The worst part was, I was flying back for Christmas, and I had put it in my carry-on, all the books, and I accidentally put in a bottle of cologne into that to make space. And so when I got to the airport...
And those embarrassing memories, I'm going to hand them out now.
And so when I was getting my bag scanned, they said I had to open it up, and my bag was stuffed. So as soon as I unzipped it, a bunch of porn fell out onto... That's not that bad. Go to wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. And it all fell onto this very sweet-looking old lady's luggage that was right next to me, and she just looked at me like she was so disappointed.
Extreme!
Cares if you wet the bed till you're in 5th grade.
What? Count on it.
This is kind of depressing. Okay.
Fair not well is nice.
So,
Listen to me. You hear me? Without a doubt. Quiet down and listen.
Oh, does she have something super gross?
as for me,
Impossible?
Come on.
I hope he dies soon.
honestly,
But he's kind of gross, and so I'm guessing he's gonna survive until the end.
Say what?
I'm sorry, but... So...
That's true.
I'm glad you said it was an incorrect spoiler that Hifumi was Fat Byakuya, because after hearing that I started to think that Chihiro, the little programmer girl, was like secretly Sakura, and the whole game was going to be like finding the alternate halves of the characters. Like him and the biker guy would be the opposites.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially night. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point
Yeah,
is
I don't know.
strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Of course.
I'm glad you like the idea, but oh. Okay. All about preparation. Balls.
Well, I'm not totally
And
sure
myself maybe
myself.
by written lines.
Good
Oh, what the hell?
morning.
Don't come into my room.
Yep. Hmm. Say what?
Okay. Oh. Automatically. Oh, that's barely anyone.
Hey. Perhaps.
Huh? What the heck?
Naturally.
Just the work.
Wait.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah, I'm guessing that's where they want me to go. My natural impulse is to explore everywhere first, but don't want to waste a ton of time. No? Open now? Without giving anything away, is it best for me to explore every single thing every time I have the opportunity? Or am I safe going where I think I should be going? I'm just worried I'm gonna, like... Okay, it is here.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors.
Am I not supposed to hang out with people on the free time?
Content.
It's all clear. I
Okay.
see.
Oh, but can I choose to hang out with people during investigation time? Oh, that's gross. I liked her. Ugh. That's sad. Didn't want her to die.
Very strange. I see.
Bloodlust.
Interesting. What the heck?
That ding dong is such a separation from what's going on.
A body has been discovered.
Ah, I see. Is there any benefit to exploring during the free time?
The class trial will
I didn't
begin.
find anything while I was. I guess is the issue I was having. Can you?
Naturally.
Hmm. That's sad.
Damn.
What the?
Okay. I am going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I don't want to waste time while I'm doing the investigation. I am back. Sorry about that. Okay. Ugh. What do you mean there are more important things to worry about?
So...
Yeah, obviously that's not a dying message if she's tied up. Hmm.
What is this? No way!
Okay. Celeste seems like the obvious choice for this, but... Okay.
Oh,
Oh, just a second.
Hmm. Weird.
What the heck?
Truth in a web of lies.
Well,
I see.
so...
Okay. Okay.
Repeat myself.
Yeah, kind of a scary laugh.
of course.
I really don't like the death scenes.
Stop talking.
But he has any balls.
It's the Monokuma Fight.
Okay.
See ya later.
No way! Why?
Help me!
Everybody hates it.
Such ignorance. Naturally.
Culprit, we all die. That's true, but jump into it so soon.
Such ignorance.
I mean, I kind of get that. Good to start
Damn you
off.
Piece of shit!
Calm down. Because
Yeah, I guess her and Byakuya could be the really opposites. They complement each other, but
that's right.
Hey, hey. Huh? Actual.
okay.
Hey, punishment is waiting.
Okay, so I've got... Okay.
Interesting.
I'm not sure how linear the story is.
You son of a...
So, there is nothing to be done. Is that okay?
Death was 2 a.m. Locker room, second floor of the school. Blow to the head with a blunt object.
Naturally.
Okay.
What? Stop talking. Let's go.
Okay. Probably look at the body.
Very strange. What?
Bloodlust. Okay. Go to the head with a blunt object. What is this little? The title sounds like something I'm interested in, but
That's right.
okay.
Well,
Yeah, she had been doing that.
perhaps. However,
Hmm. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Let's go.
Guy's annoying.
What?
Did you call for
That's right.
You need some? Yep. Unbelievable.
Oh, but there was a noise, wasn't there?
Of course.
So, in other words, such ig.
Okay. Smart.
Yep. What? Unbelievable.
That's
Hmm.
fun.
They throw out a lot of legal and philosophical terms in here, kind of willy-nilly. Oh, okay, I teleported. The gun, right? Three of them. Yeah, I mean, at least those were better than the last presidential debates, so. Ah. Oh, Sayaka, it's yours.
What? Very strange. I see.
Hmm.
Damn it! That's impossible! I can't hear you!
What?
Hmm.
What?
That's fine.
Okay. Arresting.
Don't make me repeat myself. What?
Did somebody kill 1,000 people? Is it?
Don't make me repeat myself. It's all clear now. I don't have time to play.
'Cause, I mean,
Such.
I'll go from here.
'cause, I mean, well,
Very strange. Don't make me repeat.
yeah.
Let's go.
So,
That's fine.
I know good stuff.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you pulling yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Hmm.
But
Have control.
That's fun.
what do you want?
It's Byakuya.
Blackula? Did that actually say Blackula? A Bacula. Okay.
What? Stop talking. Let's go.
It would be... I meant to talk to you.
Don't make me repeat.
Here? What? You gotta help me out a little bit, dude.
Don't make me repeat.
There. The computer's gone. That seems something is out to me. I thought that was the way out. Okay.
other words... That's enough.
Oh.
That's right.
Why would you return this? The face in there.
What? Interesting.
Ah.
Such ignorance.
Together.
What?
I guess I'm wondering what here gives away who killed who.
So, in other words...
That would be kind of fun if every time I slept I murdered somebody.
That's right.
Really hate.
That's right. So, in other words...
Okay.
Such ignorance. That's fine.
Okay. Scissors. Scissors. Yeah, otherwise it'd be awful. 体できる本田医学で吉田。But everybody else got scissors. Days at night or during holidays. Holidays in the afternoon. Fact was a student.
So, in other words,
this is really pointing towards Toko, but I assume that's not the actual end. Can't or won't. 1 second. I'm kinda hungry, so I'm warming something up right now. So I'll have to run and grab it in just... well, in a couple minutes.
I don't have time to play with you. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay. Check this place out on the way. Guess not.
I feel.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, it would.
Okay. Oh, they changed the poster. Oh. Hmm. Same, it's brown. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's find this murderer. Okay. Let's see anything interesting over here.
Indeed. However... Well... So then...
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay. They want me to check out the library again.
No forgiveness!
Okay, so... What about Walker? That's gotta be Swimmer Girl, right? What? I'm missing something. We looked at that. Check this as well. Am I missing something in the pool? Gotten everything there.
I. That's it.
I teleport other places? Well, give me a hint here. What am I missing? Patient. Isn't I went into both changing rooms. Didn't I click on everything? Camera.
Of course.
Oh.
However. Of course.
Okay, they switched it. Okay. I figured it out. Check that again, I guess. Not enough? Okay, finally. Okay. Blue. Okay. I need to find Yakuya and Aoi. I think there would be clues in here, but okay. Have fun, lol. Talk to them first.
How unfortunate. Huh?
Okay. This. Okay. Secret Beauty seems like something to investigate. I guess not. Warehouse that immediately is something I have to look at. I hope my friend, not the one that... Oh.
Yeah. Huh? Well... Yeah, totally.
Oh, he was a guy. And does that mean that it's one of the Brotherhood boys? No.
Most unfortunate. Actually, indeed. What are you?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Well, I'd better...
Yes, indeed.
Are people throwing things away again?
It's the moment you remember. Please go through the red door.
Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom before I start this. Okay. I feel like I have a lot more clue, or a lot less clues than I did the last time. But try to figure this out.
Yo.
Come on! What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Let's go. Hey, come on.
Count on it.
How very sad. Well then.
Odd. Okay. Hmm? Oh.
Shall we go?
Guess I'll save here.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't have an idea who this is. I mean, Toko seems like the obvious one, but
Very well. Grills, chick.
guess I have 16. Did she kill herself? No way she tied herself up like that. Hmm. A lot of skills. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Right now, I think she killed herself.
Will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. Okay, let's talk about the murder weapon.
I don't know how she tied herself up, but... I think she was trans, or I that like to wear girls' clothes. Whatever it may be in this context.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Wait.
Interesting.
That certainly would.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's, it appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Wait.
Interesting.
Ah!
Certainly would make.
Poor Chihiro.
I thought it was X, not triangle.
Chihiro's, it appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument? I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow, it was covered?
And the wound on the victim's head is considered.
You?
If you don't mind, I will. Although, I believe the. What? Chihiro's killed the fiendish serial killer.
Yes. Not sure I understand.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well,
Oh.
I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong.
Confused what that is actually.
I might.
What?
I found this file. I guess it's some kind of.
What? That's kind of...
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. More importantly, it outlines all the according to the file. There appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody mess.
Oh, that's right.
No.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public?
Why don't you?
I got it! Apparently, in every other than the killer, the only.
However, Chihiro was
Okay.
So, how did the culprit know there's only one? It's because the culprit in this. No, fuck.
You're saying
Yes. In
what?
Genocide Jack's true identity.
That seems too obvious.
Hey, Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember?
Is Toko Genocide Jack?
Another riddle.
It's kind of dumb. Wait. I don't. Oh. An O? There we go.
Now I understand.
Oh, is it really this obvious? I didn't know they were gonna say it
Is it because genocide
like this.
Jack- I think I read that. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay.
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing...
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting.
That's right. Think back.
She was acting funny, that's for sure.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my stuff.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness, and so, in other words, within her is one personality that can't handle.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room,
I was hoping it'd be more interesting than this.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other...
what?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murder...
Yeah.
I do believe you... What she's trying to say isn't no. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave... She told me, she said, a murderous fiend lived within her. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such...
This is all a lie. Right?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real... Besides, you said that as long as you were here, no matter what, in spite of that...
You said if I kept my promise, you would go. That's the only...
How many times do I have to... But you weren't able to do it.
I tried.
But your efforts were useless. Well, the opening act is nearly finished.
You...
Oh? Okay. That is a long tongue.
Me you were hoping to...
What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this, Toko?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? Like they say, sound and murderous mind, sound and
This one is so different from the one.
yes, well, the world is just like how every inning has a top and behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another.
Miss Jack,
What's up?
some of us think you might be the master.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Yes, kitty.
Of course it's not true. Oh, and another thing. The police and government and they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac.
Killed 1,000 people.
Life is pain, right? To live, it's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Just kidding again.
This should be enough to convince you. There's clearly a motive.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma if someone didn't murder and graduate within 20... Well, let's assume that if a secret like that came to light, so she had a very clear...
Interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone
Okay, that's
murder
good.
someone in such a bizarre fashion. Maybe so.
Do you really expect any of us?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say.
Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh?
Yeah, I see.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Oh?
Give it up. You killed her.
Oh, I didn't.
But I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would... Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi matches. What more proof do we need?
What?
Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say
No.
that, but do you really expect any of us?
Perhaps if you had an alibi. Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that.
What?
Do you really expect?
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches.
No, that's wrong. Are the methods of murder really? I think there's a slight difference. Huh?
Uh-oh, you don't... Well then, human... I murder with... I consider myself a Imagine you go to a fancy But what happened to... It'd be like if that same Italian This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that. There are two clear differences. I got it! For one, in the Genocide Jack murders, according to the case file, but Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right? Ah, yes. Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change and there's more?
That's right. In my recipe of murder, then the arrangement of the body would...
Could you please stop him? So, are you saying the other...
I got it! Do you remember they used some kind of...
What is your...
Well, in all the previous... Specifically...
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangements. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know, Big Mac said there's two differences.
Big Mac?
Listen up, Big Mac.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't know there's a pattern then? Figure that out and...
I got it!
Oh, is Chihiro a girl?
Because... In all the Genocide Jack cases...
They were all... guys?
That's right! The people I killed with... I can't believe I said it!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fan, but now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable...
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen
Okay,
just
so
because
she's
of
not a
those
boy.
Noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross...
We get it. You've cleared. It's a different matter entirely. Slowly.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as... And if by some why would I bother with the message and arrangement? Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never go out of their way to use a big stupid...
Maybe you use the dumbbell, cause...
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors.
Okay, whatever.
Are you sure about... Da-da-da-da!
Okay.
That's right! So why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have... Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can't. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope...
I have no idea what's going on.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's gotta be...
Here's
Yakuya.
my answer.
The only one that knows.
It's possible you'd have no problem gaining access. Plus, you'd already looked through the... Right, you?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to deceive the horrible glasses man with the...
Well, Byakuya,
I see. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious?
The way you were acting right before... You wanted to go to the girls' locker room.
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room. The victim was Chihiro, a girl.
Nothing strange about... On the contrary.
Okay then, go ahead. Share...
Not quite sure what that means.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the file. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls, that's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was... So, of course, I would suggest we check, but there was no time for pointless...
What's so strange? You wish you'd take me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the file.
No, yeah, that's what I thought.
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out, that's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was... So, of course, I would suggest we check the girl. There was no time. What's so strange?
You wish you'd take me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was, but he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the... That's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
No?
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the file. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the... That's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who...
No, that's wrong.
Sure, I understand that, but...
I'll tell you what's so strange. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker...
I see. Interesting. Very... Huh? What's wrong? Is that it? What's the matter? You're...
There is. I think.
There is more to it. We just talked about the differences between the proof you're looking for.
Oh?
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Fire.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because you see, that Byakuya, you and the same extent went missing after the murder.
Okay.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody mess. Intentional, is that about right? What's wrong? I asked.
Hell yes, that's what happened.
I don't disagree with not disagree.
You kept calling this a game, right?
Sorry,
Do we really need to?
I know. There's something that's still...
Is that right? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed... What about all that...
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro, but are you sure about that?
How? What kind of question is that? She was found dead. How could the scene of the crime have...
Well, I think it's along with the rest of the...
Oh, that was awfully specific.
I believe...
Hey! Don't just move on without...
Come on! If there's any chance the murder took...
The carpet. Poster?
I got it!
I think both were actually accurate there.
The poster that your proof, the poster in a picture of a big boobed supermodel. Why would the girls lie?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally...
Meanwhile, a poster of this again. That doesn't really...
So you're saying that maybe the...
And there's one other thing you know what I'm talking...
You're referring to my protein. While I was in the girls, but I noticed that after the murder...
Kinda silly that both don't count.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker.
That's definitely the...
Then, does that mean... But why would...
To move the murder scene from one locker... What? In other words, in order to keep the blood-stained poster and carpet were... By doing this, the killer was able to...
I can certainly follow your... Huh? Why would they go through all that actually? An even bigger question, then how did Chihiro get in... to get into the locker rooms? But Chihiro's handbook, she had no way...
No, she did have...
I highly doubt it.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know...
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
Okay.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, he's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was...
Oh. Well, then...
I'm struck silent by how quickly...
Plus, isn't there a regulation?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your... In other words, you could borrow...
Yup.
Of course, if it were broken...
So then, she must have...
You can't fix an e-handbook.
So, if she didn't use
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial...
It seems like there's no way she could have got...
Okay, then.
Hold on a sec. I agree with you, though.
What the? There's no way she could get in the...
Is she a
Why are
boy?
you so sure she couldn't get in?
What?
What are you talking about?
Well,
So she's a guy.
why don't we take a little break from the trial?
Wait.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole
Huh? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial. Now then, what is it you...
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet...
I'll be right back. Okay. Let's go. But, okay. What does question mark mean there? Okay. This works out okay.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body. What?
I think I'm gonna find a peanut.
Examine her.
No, wait, no, wait!
It's probably It's not that I'm creeped out or in.
Very well.
But you're a girl.
No, it's okay. So just...
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action?
That's not it at all.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chihiro.
Be sure to check her entire body.
Her entire body. What?
What is it?
Not possible. This
Is what?
is a boy!
Ah, I see. So...
Okay, I called that a long time ago.
I wouldn't choke a...
It's really.
Chihiro was...
Oh, what? Chihiro Fujisaki?
He was a crook.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show Now let's ride this whoop. I do apologize for keeping you waiting.
Okay, but I called that a while ago.
Let's resume the class trial.
That's pretty good.
We've all just learned of the shock.
Yes, well, I don't know. And because the victim was male, he would have had...
Assuming his handbook did, in fact.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy.
So then, there should be... The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but...
Why the
yes, that does
poster?
seem plausible.
Well, I knew he felt a little off.
This is the most titillating...
So now everything has been...
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever.
Poster is confusing.
He's off in his own
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've...
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like genocide. I think he might not actually... What? But he just seems to be too easygoing about it. The way he's acting.
And you think that might be because it does...
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... He consciously chose to use the extension cord. At least... And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, and then again when you found out Chihiro was if you really were the killer,
So that's your thinking, huh?
So he...
Well, it bothers me that
So
you don't have
Chihiro
more
was
concrete
killed,
reasons,
and then he moved her... He moved her over to the girls' locker
I
room.
guess I'll mark it as correct.
Mark it as...
He's right. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room.
Are you
fucking with... No, I am not effing with you right.
Well, I find it very...
Go ahead. Find it very hard.
If you're really telling the truth, then...
My reasons hardly matter right now then. If...
well, I don't think I...
You're seriously gonna keep going?
No, I'm with Makoto. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true.
Damn straight. Do you not have a mind? Of course I do.
Anyway,
Okay.
let's discuss the...
That's
Alive?
Excellent.
I got it!
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Must have to say.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Clues at one point. Did nobody get a look at the killer? I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have...
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the killer? And only the killer. And it's not like they're just
think that's it.
turn themselves. Game over, man.
No!
Game over, man. Game over.
Isn't there a single clue that... Well,
Did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
It's over. You want to know who saw the killer? And only the killer.
No, it's wrong! believe someone else did see the victim.
Now that you mention it. Oh, but the rest of you had no idea.
Whatever, just...
It was last night, right before night. I saw him stuffing a track jacket, and then, I assume...
Track jacket in a duffel bag?
It seems likely that the culprit...
And that is when he said something... Chihiro told me, but why would he be in a hurry?
So, Mr. Fujisaki...
But Hina and I had invited him to...
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out that...
Which means that conversely, he must enough so that he was willing...
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit.
But knowing what we know...
No. You already have what you need.
Huh?
You know it. Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag. Focus on the details of these items.
Are you sure about it? You really think we can figure out who did it?
Why? You want... Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence...
Maybe, but we can make certain info
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste.
The bag was... All the bags in there are the same, so...
Well, if I remember right, do you think there might be some connection?
Perhaps. Let's...
Got a blue jacket? Well, I actually do think I enjoy this game now.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific...
What do you mean, the specific...
I got it! He picked that. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what's your... The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have it, because exercising.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from nowhere.
Did any of that really help us get any closer?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? First of all, we know what Chihiro was happy with on his way. So next we have, why did he choose the...
What do you mean, the specific...
I got it! It matched the one that...
So, the killer was wearing the same... My tracksuit is black.
I don't need, because exercising.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse if you must know.
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right?
No.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So
Wait.
next we have to ask,
Why did he choose?
What do you mean, the...
I got it! It matched the one...
So, the killer was wearing my tracksuit.
I don't even, because exercising.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse.
Really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
Okay, I think I get exercise from her.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask,
Why did he choose?
What do you mean, the...
I got it! It matched the one...
So, the killer was wearing my tracksuit.
I because exercising.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
No?
shoot! First of all, we know that he was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! He picked that it matched the one the culprit was...
So, what, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, it's wrong!
I guess that's not necessarily true. Oh!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say? When Celeste testified a few minutes ago... She never said anything about the jacket's color.
Oh.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was...
I see. I see. I didn't know that it would be that kind of thing.
And before we began the trial,
the only one I told her...
Then... Mondo.
Because I'm sure he saw...
Oh, I like him.
The bag and clothes were surely...
Then the only reason he could have known is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only...
Cherry?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. He walked past me, and he was...
no. That... When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point if you just ran into him.
It would appear you dug your...
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with?
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw us. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on.
That's right. Mondo was my target all along. I had...
But why?
That's a good question. There was a certain turning. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to... You only call guys dudes. For girls, and after he was killed, you happened to... Once I picked up on that...
I didn't pick up on
It
that.
occurred to me that Mondo knew he...
Are you a witch? She's a witch!
You're positive? No. I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone...
Mondo, did you really?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything. What gives you the right to treat me like a god? Yeah! He would know
Like him. Why is he the killer?
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was...
Well, this does present a...
That's what my little... Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Really? Actually, you know, now that I'm...
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and...
It happens to be an E-hen.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing
for a fact.
For a fact, I was totally sure.
But it must hold some
Well, that's what I was hoping.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get...
That's odd. I didn't think that...
You're right. They're totally waterproof and
And yet, this one does appear to be broken. For all your confidence.
How
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook...
Sure, maybe I let that slip.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break...
Then we can only assume that you know what the weakness is, right? I think it's a necessary piece of information.
But if I tell you, and just
Tell us already!
what? Oh well, I have been allowed me to make a special announcement. When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a melting.
Oh.
You knew it? Yeah. Because I found the temperature in the sauna can reach over 2. It's because as your sweat evaporates, if the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, that layer of air would get blown away. So when you're in a sauna...
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck
Wonderful.
of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found then the killer must have been purposely trying to rape...
Meaning the culprit somehow...
But how'd they find out?
Indeed.
What if they found out by...
What do you mean?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna? They'd realize it was broken, of course. And it wouldn't... And once they had Chihiro's handbook...
I won't say it's not I don't know of anyone who took...
I might know someone who did. Whoa! I think the one who may have taken their... Here's my answer. Mondo, your hand...
What?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna, And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize...
That's
he also
disappointing.
left his handbook in one of his
I wanted
uniform
the
pockets.
goody two-shoes.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that...
No, wait, hold on. I don't accept this.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then not you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
If what he says, you broke your own.
In other words, if Mondo's hand, then that proves that what...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Makoto was wrong after all! Shoot!
Let's test Makoto. If what he says is you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's hand, then that proves that what Makoto...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, that's wrong.
Eh?
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed?
The broken handbook that was in isn't that one act?
What the heck are you talking?
What I mean is, I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that.
That's right! The punishment...
So then, the broken handbook in the name, which would mean that the hand...
But doesn't that violate the school regulation?
Well, there is a rule about loaning your handbook to another. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks...
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to admit
Son, what's wrong, bro? You are wrong! You have
They
to be
had
wrong.
sex and then he's gonna do this.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time? That way, everything will become...
Isn't that the order? Oh.
The killer is you!
This okay?
First, let's take a look. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
And
How could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
because she's actually a boy. Ah. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so messed up here.
Here's exactly what happened. With bag in hand, she made her way to the lock, but how could the victim...
What? That's okay. That's okay.
The killer is you!
Maybe?
With bag in hand, she made her way to the law. But how could the victim?
Good.
Simple. Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-hand. Once in...
Damn it. What? Oh. No blood yet.
The killer is you! Once inside, he met...
Okay.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the kid then removing the...
No.
I refuse to give up yet.
Happy. Yes. Come on. Let me finish this. Oh, okay. So, where did the killer go after they were done?
The killer is you! First, let's take...
I think all of this except for the second to
Last
last.
night, Celeste saw at the time, she was a... That something was a blue... With bag in hand, she made her way to the... But how could the victim... Simple, which is why he was able to use... Once inside, he met with... It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell and attacked it. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster...
Okay.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. Which is why then removing the...
Okay. Okay.
The killer is you!
Did I make it?
Which is why the killer hurried, then removing the blood... And finally carrying the corpse into the girl's handbook was necessary to give into the law. But this alone doesn't... After all, using one of those... And that's exactly what the carpet and... They changed the layout of the boys... That could have been Yakuya. So, after stuff, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library. He used the cord
What? Don't want to lose this.
Here's exactly what happened.
Eh?
He used the cord to...
How is that not?
Here's exactly what happened. He used the...
Okay.
Then, he wanted to create... And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed there, they planned to destroy the... And just as somehow, the killer knew that and the reason they knew that is because the sauna, and that's how it...
Too bad.
Right,
Wait. No. This can't hurt your evidence. You need evidence without any proof?
Okay.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Okay. Good, I can keep time.
If my thinking's Mondo must have replaced his broken, in which case, we can just check once we do that.
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, liked him.
Bro.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give go-ahead, Monokuma. Ask for the goddamn...
Roger that!
Wait!
No waiting! No time for the moment we've all been... Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice? Or what's it gonna be? What?
Run over by motorcycles.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
What is...
Now then. Actually...
Oh. Something really dark?
Weak.
Hey!
That's not embarrassing.
What?
Guess you can see how someone that felt that way.
I'm
might
sorry.
feel.
But... That's right. I want to change.
Ugh.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
I wish it was more common for people to be non-binary when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Indeed. Certainly.
But...
Because... I knew it.
What is this?
Is Pompadour Boy gay? Is that the problem? Because that's awesome if he is, but I'm... Why this is the big plot point.
Hey,
Okay. I started to think about how would have to take over the brother or something. Brother's greatness reputation began to know. Bare hands, Mom was just for the ride. That be our real leader?
I just... Don't fuck with me.
Brother, save me. Promise between men.
I just...
I'm sorry. Huh? But I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch!
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
I killed Chihiro, even after all this time. And thanks to that, I did some.
I'm disappointed in this.
Yep.
It can't be.
Well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punnet. Let's give it up.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made.
What is this?
I don't like any of this.
Naturally.
Hey. However,
What?
Honestly. There is nothing to be done.
well,
That's right.
Okay, so is he part of this group?
I see.
But
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed. Hey,
What's
I'm really trying to find a safe spot.
you. What?
Damn.
What the heck? Damn it! Ooh.
That's enough. In the name of my family.
You're getting all right.
I'm new because still alive, or worse, fear and despair get more. Kind of despair that felt mind. You.
Anyway, this is a pretty good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had... Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping fear and despair. But I must admit, I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your... You do remember you were supposed to make the first... Well, no big. Nothing we can do about it now.
Yeah, I figured there would be
Just
a
to make things
trader
more
at some
exciting,
point.
After all, that's... As long as you don't want to know my measurement. Oh, my. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, and nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal...
Okay, let me save. You. Oh,
I
hello.
know I shouldn't cry, but
So, I am going to bed now. Good night, everyone. For letting me enjoy this. Goodbye.